Everyone, my name is Brad Oxler, and today I'm going to show you how to put together a treadmill desk for only a couple bucks. So first of all, what you're going to need is a treadmill, some other things. I got some Commands brand picture hanging strips, a knife or scissors, and a book that you don't care about, or even better would be a binder, which you can buy for 50 cents to $1 at a thrift store. Some duct tape, a paperclip, and possibly some nails and a hammer. So what I did here was I took those picture hanging strips and attached them, stuck them to the treadmill, there and there, and then on the bottom of my laptop. So it holds up to like 9 pounds. My laptop's nowhere near 9 pounds, so no problems there. And yeah, it holds my laptop very steadily, and you can also attach a mouse on the side here, or you can just use the mouse pad. My laptop's kind of old, so my mouse pad doesn't work very well, so I use a mouse. If you do use a mouse, I recommend using a wired mouse as opposed to a wireless one, because especially if it's at a slope like mine, because otherwise the mouse might kind of slide down as you're doing your work. So what I did was I took a wired mouse. I attached a couple of flash drives to a paperclip to give it just a couple of ounces of weight so that it wouldn't slide down, but it wouldn't pull forward either. So just kind of play around with, if you're going to use a wired mouse, just kind of play around with the weights that you need to kind of keep it steadily as you're walking on the treadmill doing things. And you won't need much, pretty simple. Now this treadmill, it's a really cheap treadmill, but it works just fine. I actually got it for free from my friend. He worked for a moving company, and the people that he moved didn't want it anymore, so he got it for free and gave it to me. You can actually find them on Craigslist for free all the time. People just kind of post them and say, hey, if you pick it up from my house, you can have it for free. Otherwise, you can get it for maybe $50 or less if you buy it used on Craigslist, if you don't see anyone offering it for free. So aside from the laptop, for me to put this together, probably costed me like $2. So pretty cool. Whereas if you go on Amazon.com, a treadmill desk costs anywhere from like $500 to $2,500. So this will save you quite a bit of money, and it works really well too. I recommend this to anybody who likes who studies a lot like me, or if you play a lot of computer games, like I used to. I wish I would have had this set up when I played computer games, because you can walk miles and miles and miles a day, just while you're doing other things. So get your exercise in while you're studying or while you're playing games. It's a really good way to go about it rather than doing one thing at a time. Saves a lot of time. So really, there's not too much more to it. If you use a mouse, so like I said, there's two different options between cutting up a book cover like I did. Didn't really care for this book too much, so I cut the cover off, duct taped it together, and then duct taped it to the treadmill here. And then I actually, just to get a little more support, I put some nails in the wall next to it to help hold it up. But what actually would probably work better, and what I might actually take this off and do instead, is take one of these 50-cent binders you get from Goodwill, and I would just cut it with a knife to about the size of the mouse pad, and then tape that to the treadmill, and it'll stay a little bit more even than this book cover. The book cover that I have, it's a little bit bent in the middle. It's not really noticeable, but like it works. That's why I have two mouse pads, just to kind of make up for that. But I would recommend doing this because it's only like 50 cents to get one of those, and just cut it to the size that you need, duct tape it to there, and that'll be it, really. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn this on. The only inconvenient thing about this that I've recognized so far is it's a little bit loud, just because this is a really cheap treadmill. You can probably buy an expensive one for like $2,000 and be really quiet, but mine's pretty cheap, so it's kind of loud. But I just put headphones in while I'm studying, so it doesn't bother me too much. But so I have to pull this up so I can reach the buttons down here. Then I can just press it to start. I usually like to do about between 1 and 3 miles an hour. 3 miles an hour is pretty fast. 2 miles an hour is even kind of fast. 1.5 I think is what I'm at right now. Seems to be really, really comfortable to walk on and study with. And yeah, I can just get things done really easily. It's super, I don't know, like I said, super helpful, convenient, really help you get in some more physical activity in your day without taking time out of your day, which is really valuable way of doing things. So that'll probably wrap things up. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you do, feel free to subscribe, like, comment, share. Alright, thank you. Bye.